As siw I bal cosio y chlich gyndosiach yn sgol, hos I dreuchd yn sport ag Danni McGinley, colydd I Forth for Farmington.
It was at primary school, myself and one of the girls that I went to primary school with. We seen a flyer on the kind of notice board for women's or a girls team at that time in Perth, and we got her mum to take us along, and pretty much she's fallen away from football and I'm still here. I think since a young age, since I knew that that was my sort of thing and I was quite good at it, I wanted to keep going, and here I am at the top level in Scotland and I'm quite happy, and yeah, just trying to keep going as long as I can, really. Yeah, it was different. It was a big step up at that point. I was playing with a lot of experienced players who have gone on to do some quite good things. There was players like Rachel Small, Kelly Clark, she's obviously fairly young as well, but there was girls there who have gone on and been ambitious with their careers, and it just shows that I was in and about that, and it just taken a different path.
Glúis Danni gonna Jeanfield Swift, agus le chomas a Gianno le bhí fain na tell, glúis I adás go Forth for Farmington, agus gan cúteach suas go SWPL hyn, an a dábí leis a seach diach.
I really enjoyed Jeanfield. That would give me something a bit different. I got more game time, more minutes, and probably enjoyed my football there a bit more just on the basis of that. It was competitive. I had a lot of competition round about me in my own team and within the league. So yeah, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed all my time there. Just let's say any time scoring goals is always good fun. But I think at Jeanfield I was quite comfortable, and that was probably what led to the decision to move on and go back to Forfar, just for that extra challenge and that step up again, just to kind of push myself a little bit further. It was probably in my comfort zone at Jeanfield, and yeah, I needed that step up. Obviously winning anything's good. I wasn't there for that long, but I was still quite heavily involved in Forfar's success, so that was nice to be able to impact the team in that way. But yeah, just opportunities arise and you've got to take them, and I think the team fully deserved promotion that year, and being from a place like Forfar, there's, you know, it's difficult to recruit players, so I think we did well with the local and kind of the smaller team that we had.
An a dábhílas an 9 diach ag Danni go Dundee United far a bhfuil háasta chlich an dú, as dú I toiseach táiscí cartúlaich nó de bhaid de gástachach, chud I chéan skipa ártach a cholanach an téisan sa chai, le Danni a tócad dúas chlichat do na bliana an an SWPL gá ag na dúas an SWF.
It was when Gavin Beef was still here, so I had been at Hearts for a spell, spent sort of a short period of time at Hearts. We won promotion there as well, but then there was difficulties logistically. It was a lot of travelling and a lot of time away from home, so I made the decision to kind of try and find something a bit closer at home again, and Dundee United was the next option, and yeah, I just took it with both hands, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I think it was difficult for me. I joined in December 2019, and then I was affected by a personal injury in the first game of the season against Aberdeen, so I sat on the sidelines for the majority of that season, and then COVID came along and we had all the setbacks with that, so I think that was the opportunity to just go and say, you know what, the time's now, and give it everything that I had. So when I'm scoring goals, I'm happy. If I'm helping the team, I'm happy. But overall, yeah, I was happy with my own personal performance, but I always want more as well. So there's definitely some out there that I should have scored that I didn't. So yeah, overall, chuffed. I was really surprised, to be honest, because without being cliche, these awards normally stay in Glasgow, so to be nominated in the first place was quite a big thing, and then I was nominated alongside Robin, who I've played football with for a long time, so it was nice for both of us to be able to attend that event, and to come away with the award was a massive achievement for me, and it's probably one of my proudest moments in my career.
In this Johnson SWPL hyn, charawn skipa bwlwch cyndiach hyd yn y dŵlang af a roichba a'ch toisiach na season, ach fa ffysach gygaffemat a fydd larger, ond to hula game.
Yeah, I think there was an apprehensiveness. I think everybody was a bit unsure what to expect. You see the teams in the top league for several years. Glasgow City have dominated. You see Rangers and Celtic coming through now with, you know, the money that's behind them. I think there is that kind of nervousness, but first game of the season, we really put ourselves out there and showed what we were going to be about this season. And since then, we've had some ups and downs, but more positives than negatives probably on our own analysis. So we're happy with where we are, and I think we've got a lot still to show as well. It's one of these ones where we probably have lost a couple of games that we would like to compete more in and take points from, and there's games where we've maybe been on the harsh end of a refereeing decision, but that's football and these things happen. So I think this team can go far. I think it's limited, the resources that we've got at the minute, and I think it's difficult to compete with what other teams in the league have that we don't. But I think if we stick together and work hard, then there's no reason that we can't be competing in and around the middle of the table.
A Danni a Faic yn cymryd a gem yn ban idd tîn y ddyrd an yn ALBA. Le tor of ar a corman, the ein dynewing a harson a chloich.
Yeah, I think it's really important. I think now for girls growing up, you know, the opportunity's there if they want it, and there's a career at the end of the day, probably for the older ones like myself maybe. We're maybe going to miss out on that, but I think all the hard work and the years of kind of sacrifice that we've put in will kind of help the younger generation coming through. So yeah, it's good to see, and the younger girls that we've got in the team, they all work so hard, and you can see that they're ambitious, so if they all kind of do that, then we'll have a nice Scotland squad in a few years. I think it's grown a lot. You can see us now getting opportunities at Tannadice and things like that, and other clubs are playing at their parent stadiums, so that wouldn't have happened a few years ago. Even maybe 5 years ago that doesn't happen, so I think even in the last 5 years it's grown massively, probably helped by the Euros and things like that being successful in the UK.
Ha Danni mochtal an sa hula sian a haid colon ag sa driach ag sio. Agus hain doch ys galeni ora cleich gêm iddo filich o mesal, go fats suringi.
It's one of these ones, I'm probably quite realistic. I know my own limits, and I just want to keep playing football for as long as I can and staying as fit as possible, and try and contribute with goals and assists to the team whilst I'm here. I'm really proud. I'm proud of everything that I've achieved in football and everything that, you know, is hopefully still to come. But yeah, overall I just, you know, I enjoy playing football, and that's the main reason that I do it, and that's the main reason that I sacrifice everything that I sacrifice for it.